When Apple released the newest version of its iPhoto for iOS app, users noticed something different. If you take a photo in the OS X version of iPhoto, Google Maps pops up to track the location. But in the new iPhoto app for iPad, Apple is using a new map without any visible logo, but it's clearly not from Google. Mashable reports Apple seemed to have forgotten to give credit to the mapping source, or even mention the switch. This left a lot of people clueless as to where the new map came from. Until a programmer traced where iPhoto was pulling the data from, an Apple-run server. It's called OpenStreetMap, a free open data service, but the organization says it's not ripe enough to take over Apple's entire mapping system. The OSM data that Apple is using is rather old, start of April 2010, so don't expect to see your latest and greatest updates on there. It's also missing the necessary credit to OpenStreetMap's contributors. We look forward to working with Apple to get that on there. But despite the rough edges of the new map, Gizmodo says Apple could benefit from switching out of Google's gears. OpenStreetMap could actually make an early end of the mapping's arms race by rendering it obsolete. It has the potential to grow into the engine for a legitimate mapping system, one Apple doesn't have to pay for. And while the unannounced change came as a surprise to some, The Verge says it's been a long time coming. It's no secret that Apple has been moving away from relying on Google's services, even going so far as to pick up several mapping companies itself in recent years. We just hope Apple makes the tiles a little better looking before considering going with them full time. Could Google be gone soon? 9to5Mac says Apple has not renewed its current mapping contract with Google, which means Apple could be making a full mapping service move by the end of the year. For Newsy, I'm Logan Tittle. Multiple sources, the real story.